Well, hi there. Welcome to another episode of Maymont's Virtual Toddler Time. My name is Courtney, and today we are going to be learning about one of my favorite Virginia animals, the striped skunk. Striped skunks have a lot of really awesome animal adaptations. Do you know what an adaptation is? Well, it just means that it's something that helps the animal survive in the wild. Let's take a look at my puppet friend here and see if we can think of some adaptations that the striped skunk might have. What is something you know of that skunks can do? I bet you thought of when skunks lift up their tails and spray a really stinky smell. Well, you're exactly right. And typically before they do that, they'll also stomp their feet to tell predators that they better get away. Let's go ahead and read our story, and we will see this adaptation and many more animal adaptations. All right, let's go.
What Do You Do with a Tail Like This? By Steve Jenkins and Robin Page. Animals use their noses, ears, tails, eyes, mouths, and feet in very different ways. See if you can guess which animal each part belongs to and how it is used. So if you're ready, let's open our eyes wide like this fish, and we will use our sense of sight to do our best at guessing which animals are on each page. What do you do with a nose like this? If you're a platypus, you use your nose to dig in the mud. If you're a hyena, you find your next meal with your nose. If you're an elephant, you use your nose to give yourself a bath. If you're a mole, you use your nose to find your way underground. If you're an alligator, you breathe through your nose while hiding in the water. What do you do with ears like these? If you're a jackrabbit, you use your ears to keep cool. If you're a bat, you see with your ears. If you're a cricket, you hear with ears that are on your knees. If you're a hippopotamus, you close your ears when you're underwater. If you're a humpback whale, you hear sounds hundreds of miles away. What do you do with a tail like this? I bet you guys can recognize one of these tails. If you're a giraffe, you brush off pesky flies with your tail. If you're a skunk, you lift your tail to warn that a stinky spray is on the way. If you're a lizard, you break off your tail to get away. If you're a scorpion, your tail can give a nasty sting. If you're a monkey, you hang from a tree by your tail. What do you do with eyes like these? If you're an eagle, you spot tiny animals from high in the air. If you're a chameleon, you look two ways at once. If you're a four-eyed fish, you look above and below the water at the same time. If you're a horned lizard, you squirt blood out of your eyes. If you're a bush baby, you use your large eyes to see clearly at night. What do you do with feet like these? If you're a chimpanzee, you feed yourself with your feet. If you're a blue-footed booby, you do a dance. Can you guys dance like the blue-footed booby? If you're a water strider, you walk on water. If you're a gecko, you use your sticky feet to walk on the ceiling. If you're a mountain goat, you leap from ledge to ledge. What do you do with a mouth like this? If you're a pelican, you use your mouth as a net to scoop up fish. If you're an egg-eating snake, You use your mouth to swallow eggs larger than your head. If you're a mosquito, you use your mouth to suck blood. If you're an anteater, you capture termites with your long tongue. If you're an archerfish, you catch insects by shooting them down with a stream of water.
So this, of course, is not a real striped skunk. It's just a puppet, but it does have these really awesome stripes. And you're gonna see in a minute here that our friend Daisy, the real skunk, does not have stripes like this. Kind of like people, skunks have different patterning, kind of like we have different hair color. So you'll see that her patterning stops right here at her little ear tufts. Do you guys know why skunks have this patterning on them? Well, it's actually because they are nocturnal, so they come out at night, and it helps them to scare off predators. These are warning stripes telling predators to stay away. Let's go ahead and get my friend Daisy the skunk out, and we will learn a little bit more about some of the other cool things she can do.
What do you think Daisy can do with a nose like this? You got it. Skunks have an excellent sense of smell, which is really important to them because they don't have very good eyesight. Their sense of smell helps them to know what's around them and helps to sniff out food, like these almonds I left for her. What do you think Daisy can do with feet like these? Skunks can climb up on small surfaces. They're really good at digging and grabbing.
Daisy has so many cool features that help her navigate at night. It's a little bit more difficult for us because we are adapted for the daytime. Our craft is going to explore one of the ways that can help us get around a little bit better at night.
One of my very favorite things to do is to go on a night hike. Of course, humans aren't very well adapted to see at night, so a lot of times we need to take things like a flashlight with us. This craft reminds us of our own adaptations as well as those of the animals that we might see on one of those night hikes. All you need to do this at home is a Ziploc bag, a pair of scissors, a piece of dark construction paper. It helps if you have some just plain white paper, our flashlight template that will be posted on the website, and some markers. I think permanent markers work the best, so be careful, parents. This one can get a little bit messy. The first thing you want to do is get your design on your bag. So go ahead and put your white piece of paper in so that you can see what you're drawing a little bit better. And I am going to draw the Japanese garden at Maymont because it is one of the coolest places to do a night hike. We can't forget to draw our stepping stones across the pond. And of course, we need to add in some plants. And the best part, our animal friends. I'm gonna draw a big bullfrog and a brown water snake. And of course, Daisy the skunk. Take your white piece of paper out and stick in that black piece of paper. And now you get to make your flashlight. And now that you've got your flashlight, you are ready to start exploring.
Well, I hope you you guys had so much fun this week at Virtual Toddler Time, meeting Daisy, making a craft, and reading our story. We'll smell you later.